Hey guys, John with Dip Fanatics, back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about spray equipment. Why is spray equipment so important? And can you achieve a really nice professional looking vehicle with cheap equipment? The answer to that is yes. In the hands of the right user or somebody who's been experimenting to learn how to use the equipment correctly, can I get a professional grade paint job using a cheap turbine gun? Yes, I can. I know how to adjust the setting. I know how to play around with it a little bit to get what I want it to do, but it does take a little bit of practice. Now, here's kind of our stages. We have a little turbine gun. It plugs directly into the wall. It has a hose that goes from a turbine to the actual spray gun itself. Now, a couple things in terms of this gun here is it's going to have a much bigger tip size. So you're going to definitely have to be kind of careful how you set up your spray gun, especially when you're wanting to use a really good professional line of paint. And we'll get into that in a second when we talk about setting up the equipment. The next one is you have your upgraded version, which is still a turbine, but this is a stage 4 turbine here made by Fuji. It is an amazing gun. It comes with adjustable tip sizes, so it's very easy to get a really good end result using a gun like this, but definitely a lot higher price tag. You're looking at close to $1,000 for a system in a setup like this. Then over here, we have your professional guns. This one right here. This is my favorite gun. I love it. This is the DeVilbiss Techno Pro Light. Love this gun. Puts on ridiculously good finishes. That's an example of your professional style setup. Using compressed air, you're always going to have better results using compressed air. It's going to be easier to use, let's put it that way, because I can get good results with all these guns, but it is so much easier in the hands of a novice to get a good result using a professional spray setup. So then we have, still in our professional grade setup, we have a minigun. This is so valuable if you have compressed air. You need one of these guns. We found so many uses for this gun. What we will do is actually reduce our paint a little bit in some scenarios, and we'll get into that in another video on how to reduce the paint. But this is great, for example, if we're doing black wheels with really weird edges. We can dial back this gun, get a really nice small spray pattern, and be able to get in all the cracks and crevices, get it evenly coated to make it easy to peel when the customer wants it off their vehicle. That's important. It's not just making the wheel black, for example. We love this gun. Also, this is the gun that you will need to shoot our chrome spray. Yes, I said it. Dip Fanatics will be launching a chrome removable coating. We are so excited to be doing a video. Actually, the vehicle that we will be prepping is going to be the E55 AMG Mercedes, and we will be prepping that for a full chrome. Let's get into how to set up the spray guns. In terms of setting up the professional spray guns, we're not going to dive too far into that because we're going to get into detail when we go into actually spraying. Let's talk about these two spray guns here. Your cheaper, more affordable turbine gun. Well, how do I set this gun up to spray like a professional gun? Well, I'll tell you this. Here's how. With these cheaper guns, if you dial back the fluid, you will get a finer atomization. See, the problem is most people see these guns and they think, well, I load it with paint, crank it up, and start spitting it all over the car. That is not the way to go about it. Here's what I do. I'll actually dial the fluid back all the way. It actually has an adjustable thing here to dial the fluid up and down. I'll dial it back all the way to where it sprays nothing. Then I'll squeeze the trigger and I'll adjust it lightly until it sprays like a professional gun. You are going to find there is a setting on the gun for you that sprays a lot like an HVLP style gun. So set it up that way, start very low, crank it up. The thing is, if you have to move a little bit slower by turning the fluid down, that's okay. Remember, at the end of the day, this is a paint job. This is not like cake the car. This is a paint job. You want to finesse the paint. You will get a much smoother finish by dialing the paint back a little bit, the fluid delivery, and moving a little bit slower and treating it like real paint. With this gun here, it's very simple. You're just going to dial the fluid back a little bit, and same thing, adjust the fan and the fluid pattern to desired pattern and fluid delivery. Now, I will tell you this, with these 4-stage turbine guns, as well as the 5-stage, is the fan is very wide. I mean, it's very large. We've seen 18 to 20 inch patterns on this. You're gonna wanna play around with the settings before you just say load it up and start spraying your car. Definitely take the time to work with the equipment you have. You will find the right setting, but you definitely want to do some practice before you just start going and blasting a car, because you having a good experience is extremely important to us. So play around with this. Remember, if you have a cheaper gun, dial the fluid back a little bit. Crank it up little by little until you get the desired automation, small droplets, and very fine finish that you're wanting, and just move a little bit slower. But yes, you can achieve great results with this, just like you can with that. It just takes a little bit of time. And we have formulated our gloss coatings and our matte top coats to flow out of cheaper guns. You do not have to have a professional setup to spray our paint. So don't think that we're not gearing it towards professionals or DIY guys. We're doing it towards both. Both will achieve great results. It's how you set your equipment up. It's John. I'll see you on the next video.